Alright, we dropped Battle out again after last week. He was pretty garbage, so we brought Max King back in. Other than that, we've got the Crows, they're 7th, we are 6th, so it's going to be a tough game. Let's get into it. It's Saturday, Sunday twilight or something like that at Marvel, taking on the Crows. Laird's 150th, and they come out in the clash. Not a big fan of their clash this year. Out come the Saints. Dougal Howard's 50th game. Down at full back. Big day for him today. All right, here we go.
And here we go. It's St Kilda taking on Adelaide.
Oh, free kick straight away.
Puts it on the boot.
Deep kick inside 50. Marshall. Oh, it's King. Back in the side, making a statement early. Can he finish from 50? He does. He puts it straight through the middle. I'm playing on Hall of Fame. It's the second highest. Falls out. Membry runs to 40. Kicks. A goal. Saints get the first couple very early on. Oh, and he gets into it with Sloan. Billings finds a handball. Membry. Chip kick inside. Dunstan's run past the football. Falls out the back. Butler. Kicks a third. Saints on fire. What a start. Hannah's inside 50. Sinclair's the target. Takes a strong mark. Just for the first 4 of the game. Jack Sinclair's kicked it. Saints are killing them at the moment. No response from the Crows as of yet. Ryder straight down. Gresham. Oh. Membry gives away the free. King punches it forward. Maybe one last chance for the Saints. Out the back, Jack Loney kicks another one. They're piling it on. As we near the first break. Siren goes. A big quarter. Pretty much nothing from the Crows. They got a couple of chances, kicked them both out in the full. So a fantastic start. It's exactly what we need after the sloppy game last week. Kick inside 50. Gibbs punched away. Socket off the ground by Bryce Gibbs. Crows get their first score of the game. It's a minor. Oh, Membry not going to catch him. The check side. Oh, it's hit the post. Dangerous kick. Butler, what a mark. Can go back and make it 37 points. Really nothing from the Crows, and Butler kicks his first of the afternoon. Can't beat the ruckman in the marking contest though. Ross gets forward. Just soccering it. King out the back. Can Dunstan kick the goal? He does. It's a 43-point margin. I think it's time to bump that difficulty up. Carlisle at the back. Add a bit of insult to injury. Carlisle puts it through as well. And it's an absolute thrashing. The distance, and now should have been holding the ball. Siren goes for half time. Huge half. 49 points the difference. So what I am going to do is just bump this one up from Hall of Fame to Legend. The top difficulty. Steal. Oh, Jack Sinclair, what a mark. Torps it inside deep. Ryder off the deck. Kicks it behind. Wind or anything. Oh goodness me, my work is calling me. No thank you. Kick to the hot spot. Oh, it's dangerous. Out the back. Surely now Gallucci has put through there first. Steele. Getting away from Sloan. Can he finish the goal? Oh, what a nightmare. Good take from Steele. Forward bomb. Ross, oh, it was huge, and we get a free kick. Hanbury from just outside 50. Not sure if he's got the range. He does, I think. Yes, he's kicked it. Our first of the second half. It's been a pretty uneventful quarter. Siren goes, and we lead by 50 points. I think we won the quarter by a point. Only can't get there. Ross, handball at the back. Jack Loney, about to be run down, gives it to Marshall, chips it over the top, and there's no one in the square, and he's kicked a goal. Rowan Marshall makes it a 55-point margin. Hands away, Howard, Sinclair's surely on his own. It falls to him. The bomb inside 53 Saints. Sinclair handballs to Loney, and Loney kicks the goal. Yeah, look, it's not even fun at this point. I want close games. Kick to the 2-on-2. Howard, what a punch in his 50th. It's probably been his best game. Sock it off the ground. Riley Knight kicks the goal. Look, Gary again. We've kicked 12 goals or something. Butler keeps on running, dribbles it through the middle. 61 points. It's been the performance we've been building to for the last few weeks. Great hands. Butler, one-on-one. Oh, good mark from Duday, but both teams want this to move on to next week. Siren goes, a huge win. And 4 points, a very big one. Huge percentage booster, 60-point win.
Alright, Gerald, that is a massive win for your boys today, not only mentally but on the scoreboard. You've come out, and I've criticised you at the start of the season, having a poor start. You've come out and played the full 4 quarters, and it's shown on the scoreboard. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, really good. That's probably the game that we've been building to for the whole season, and we're finally able to get that big 4-quarter performance tonight. Obviously, in the second half, we dropped off a little bit, but I thought overall we still dominated the game for the full 4 quarters, yeah.
Alright, so that's how you felt after the game. How were the players feeling in the change rooms? What was the atmosphere?
Yeah, it was great. Moving to 4-1-1, beating a quality team in the Crows. Yeah, it was a good buzz, and Collingwood next week, we're looking forward to it.
Huge game next week, home away for home. You know, away game at Marvel against the Pies. Do you expect you'll be tagging anyone next week? Obviously, Collingwood are a classy team.
No, look, I think the last couple of weeks we haven't tagged anybody, and I think it's been working for us, so we'll probably just look to go play our own game again.
Obviously, next week you are facing Collingwood, as I mentioned, and they have arguably the best ruckman in the league in Brodie Grundy in their side. Do you back in Marshall and Ryder to get the job done to minimise his effect on the game next week?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, it's been mainly Paddy, Ryder in the ruck, but they'll both do a job next week to try and shut down Grundy and Roughhead.
Just the last question. It's a bit of a broad one, really, but how are you feeling at the start of the season? Are you happy with how your boys have started? What's been the highlight in your eyes?
The highlight in terms of 1 week was probably last week. I think going down to Geelong, given they were undefeated and winning big. But today was probably a big stepping stone too. A 10-goal win. There's been a lot of highlights.
Alright, cheers, Gerald. Congrats on the win today. Catch you next week. Good luck.
Cheers.